In the Bible, fasting was seen as a way of consecrating yourself to God and as well as humbling yourself to Him. And also because it helped the person to focus on God more and to be able to hear Him better sometimes as well. An example of fasting is in Matthew chapter 6, verse 16 to 18, and I'll read it. And it says, Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, thy disfigured face, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily, I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thine head, and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Now, it's saying here that obviously, when you fast, you're not supposed to be seeking people's approval, trying to show off that you're fasting, because at the end of the day, God sees your heart, so He knows that you're doing it for people's attention. But you should be doing it to actually focus on God. You should be doing it for God, and you should be doing it in a way that is not showing or is not recognizable to people that you're fasting, right? Now, there's another thing I wanted to talk about as well about fasting, because this is just like the first point. But the second point actually was that the enemy can also fast too. So because like sometimes Christians believe that we can fast, we're pretty much like the only people that do fasting and praying, so it's kind of like two in one. But it's not just us that do fasting, right? The enemy fasts also to see you and to see your downfall. And an example of this is in Acts chapter 23, verse 12 to 14. And I'll read. And when it was day, certain of the Jews banded together and bound themselves under a curse, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul. And they were more than 40 which had made this conspiracy. And they came to the chief priests and elders and said, We have bound ourselves under a great curse, that we will eat nothing until we have slain Paul. Now, here is saying that the Jews, at that time, Paul actually was going about ministering and all that, so especially that he had found Jesus Christ and stuff like that, so he going about ministering and all that. These Jews were angry, and they said that they will eat nothing nor drink anything until they see Paul slain. Now, that which is pretty intense, honestly. And now an example of this actually that I wanted to give is about I think this thing I saw. I think it was this. It's like this person. I don't know. He was talking about a Christian, and he was talking about how this particular person, this particular woman especially, that practices witchcraft, said that actually when she practices, because I don't know how, but it's like she told him that she practices witchcraft and that she also fasts, obviously the guy was telling her to repent, because witchcraft is rebellion. But she said something very interesting, and she said that she herself also fasts, and she fasts to empower her spirit. So she denies herself water and food so that she can allow her spirit at the last day of the fast, so that when she speaks, in the last day of the fast, that thing will come to pass because her spirit is now in control. And then she also said something very interesting. It might be the same person, I don't know. But she said that normally these witches as well, she said that she and other witches always fast mainly to attack people, to attack children, like proper, like the children that are born into a Christian home, right? And also mainly like pastors' kids as well. When she said that, honestly, that hurt me because I myself, being, you know, the son of uh, of uh, of of a man and a woman of God, it kind of hurts me, because how can a witch be fasting against can be fasting against a Christian believer, a man of God, son or child, right? Or daughter, just to see them fall, and especially other Christians' children, just to see them fall and not walking the ways of the Lord. So that's why you also, it's very important as a Christian, you have to also give time for God, to fast and consecrate yourself, to prevent all these things from happening, because your enemy also fast against you. But that's why it's very important that you maintain a holy life, and also you fast to also empower your spirit. Because even in Isaiah, I won't read it, but in Isaiah, even it says, and it's 58 verse 6, it said that, is this not the fast that I've chosen to break the bounds of wickedness, to break yokes? So fasting can really break most things that when you fast and pray, it allows you to break most things you know, that you won't normally be able to do just by praying alone, you know. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and share. God bless.